Hi, I am the Nancy Drew Fan 1, and I am playing Ghost Dogs of Moonlight. This is part 3. No, after 1 and 2. Check them out! Alright, so I had just finished calling Sally, and now checking my Pivox. I'm going to go to M's Emporium. But since it's so dark outside, we might want to make it morning. So go over to the stairs, go up the stairs, and click the AM button to make it morning. Oh, it's morning! The sun is shining! Things are happening! And if you keep on going ahead, after you exit the front door, you will find a boat. But oh no, the boat's full of water! What do we do? I need to bail out the boat. We need to find a bucket. So let's go find a bucket, shall we? Oh look, these look like dog tracks. Yes they do, Nancy, but I'm here for the bucket, not the dog tracks. Alright, so let's get back to the boat here. Dump out all the water. And look, a screwdriver. Out of all places, there's a screwdriver on a boat. I wonder why. Maybe there's something wrong with the engine. The spark plug is missing. Oh dear, that is a problem. Well, maybe we should fix that engine. First, let's adjust the screws. You will see that on the top left, it has a plus, so you move it to the highest level. The next one down has a minus, so we move it to the lowest level. Then the one on the top right has an O, which means the middle. And then we have another plus, which would be the top, which it's already set to. Ta-da! We're so smart! I appear to be thinking. I was just stuck there for a minute. Sorry, guys. But let's go back to the house and call Sally again. He'll be like, hey, girl, I just forgot something. Remember, the number is down below or in your PDA if you need it. Or your personal data assistant. Ring. Hello? Hey Sally, it's Nancy. Nancy, hi, how's it going? Your outboard motorboat is missing a spark plug. Is there one around here by any chance? I would know a spark plug if I swallowed one whole. But you need that boat, Nancy. Right now, it's your lifeline. You can't use your car, and believe me, you can't walk around anywhere because all the paths around the house end in this thick, horrible brush. You've got to get it fixed. Wait a minute, the bird watcher, he's got a boat. Maybe you could borrow his spark plug or something. Go down the path that's to the right as you look out toward the lake from the house, and you'll eventually see his observation platform. Try him at night. He never seems to be around during the day. Talk to you later. Thanks again, Nancy. Okay, that was a little off, but at least I got everything in there in normal speed. So let's go set it to night. Remember, go up the stairs and change it to PM. You will probably hear a couple of dogs howling, but don't worry, they're not right outside your door. See? So you turn to the right and go forward until you see the ladder, just like we did last time. Remember? Part 2, unless you didn't watch it, because you had better watch it. Seriously, watch it. Alright, so this time, Red Knot should be here, because we need to ask him for a spark plug. There he is. Well, Miss Nancy Drew. Please, just call me Nancy. I will, if you keep your voice down. I just heard a cerulean warbler. Really? Are they rare? Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you? Do you know much about outboard motors? Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everyone get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away. Why don't you like tourists? I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in the forest, the fewer birds they are. It's facts of life. The reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles. There's no place nearby that sells boat parts. Sally's outboard is missing a spark plug. I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared. You mean you have a spark plug I could buy? Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket. The question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera? Sure, what would you like me to take pictures of? Birds, of course. There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PEPSOD. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're going to have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that? I know I can. Here's everything you need. M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke? Cigarettes? No. These woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. The one lit match infested bird habitat on the east coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do, because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore. I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there. Well, that sounded pretty threatening, if I do say so myself. But no mind Dad, he seems like a decent guy. Yeah, decent. Alright, so let's go back to the house and change it to AM. Yes, AM is the correct answer. I think that's how the music goes, but I'm not exactly sure. And I'm sure that totally conflicts with the music selection, I suppose, anyways. So let's put the spark plug in. It goes in that little top notch in the left corner. See where I put it? See where I put it? Okay, everything's looking dandy. But don't go quite yet. Grab that life jacket. Otherwise, it will be a fall off the boat. So we're gonna click the button on the left, which goes to M's Emporium. Ooh, scenery. And we're there. I'm guessing that's M. Hey there, welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin. My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying at the old Malone place. You know, the Hallie McDonald bot. Now, what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump? She's got a little problem she's hoping I can solve. But right now, I need a chainsaw. A chainsaw? My tree fell down in the driveway behind my car, and now I'm blocked in. I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you though, Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So, how come Sally ain't with ya? The ghost dogs scared her off. I told her, I said, Sally, that horse is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back, just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace. Have you ever seen the dogs? Nope, don't want to neither. Just hearing them howl's bad enough for me. Scares the bejeebies out of me. Seems like they show up every time somebody buys a place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago. I caught a strange man prowling around last night. He called himself Red Knot, the bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are. It seems to me he was more into watching birds than hugging trees. Yeah, well, whatever. One thing's for sure, he's gonna wind up with a dose of buckshot in his hind end if he keeps tramping through people's yards and making noises like he just popped out of a UFO. Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you. Oh yeah, I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here. So you need to click right by her finger. What else can I do for you? I need to get the water from Sally's well tested. How would I go about doing that? Do you know? Just get a water testing kit from the ranger station and follow the directions. Where's the ranger station? Just up lake from Sally's on the east side. Why would there be a problem with the water? Because it's well water. And seeing as Malone dug that well out 80 years ago, that what gets pumped out of it could be pretty funky. These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there? Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me. Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you? Can't say it does. Where do you find your, achoo! Bless you. So it does. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff. Some of those old bottles are beautiful. Where did you get them? Found them. See, back in the days of the Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be party central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped on account of bad weather, bad driving, or the bed suddenly sewn up, why, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake. So it's finder keepers, huh? That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to its constant walking, the state banned it. Squeaky Wheel Acres? Jeff Akers, local park ranger. I keep telling him all this stuff washed up on shore. But does that snobby little stickler for rules believe me? Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Akers. Jeff Akers can take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you, but I kinda like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better to see all the lake and all the property around it turn into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park. Why would he want that? He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes him feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving about 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven. Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting off your ear chewed off by yours truly. Guess I'll see you later. You betcha. That's it for this walkthrough video.